Mic check. There we go. What's up, Ryan? How's it going, man? Man's got fresh wax, looking shiny. Mando, what's up? Missy B, what's up? You're on a tear over there, Dev. Do you trade IFVG? Sometimes. Depends on the setup. You shave your head yourself? I have a beard trimmer thing that I use. It's not completely bald, even though it looks like it right now. It's just very short. It's a 1 guard. And my hair is so light that it does that. What do you think about the 5-minute? I don't trust anything right now, man. I'd be very careful. I think we want to dump. I honestly think that we do want it. We're not done dumping. So I would just be very patient. Wait for the market to open. You get another 25 minutes. There you go, Mando. Love that, man. I hope that goes well. I believe the market is closed tomorrow. Yeah, I think the futures market closes at like 9 a.m. There's news tomorrow. So the futures market is open for a brief period of time. I can't remember exactly what the hours are. But there's NFP tomorrow, unemployment rate, average hourly earnings, all at 8:30. I think the market closes, the futures market closes at 9, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 9 a.m. Yeah. Or 9:30. Closes early at 9:30. Strange. Private military? No. Never served. We'll go down more. You think? That would be my guess, man. I think we keep dumping, but we'll see. You know. Finally got bookmarked. There you go. Very nice. Today's the day of the Lord's Supper. I watched Donnie last night. I did. Come on, man. I haven't taken a trade, man. I have not taken a trade. You'll see when I take a trade. You will see it. I just got my first pro account on TPT. Do they have a minimum trade per week rule or no? I can't remember, man. You had to go look at the FAQ page. My volume sounds low. How's that? You heard, check out the FAQ page. If you're in the Discord, go to the prop firm support tab that I have, channel. It's called something like that, prop firm support or something. I have a link to all the different FAQ pages for each firm. What's your favorite prop firm? There's several that are really good, man. TPT is hard to beat with the daily payouts. Tradeify's got a good plan that you can select, called the select plan, that allows for daily payouts. Lucid is very good. I mean, they're Lucid's unbelievable with their support and stuff. At least from my experience, payouts are, I mean, almost instant. Within a minute, the payouts are in your bank account. Could we get a quick apartment tour? Well, my camera's fixed to my desk here, but I mean, it's a studio. Bed's right there. Bathroom's over there with my closet. It's pretty small. You look hot. Appreciate that. Good morning. Good morning. Christian Dior. What are you paying for that? It's about $2,400 all in, around there. No class today. No class today. It was a wellness day. Forgot about that. So no classes at all today. I do both. I like the daily payouts. I also trade with other firms that are, you know, you got to trade for at least 5 days of, you know, minimum profit of $150. That's the Lucid accounts that I have. I think it's good to have different, a diverse portfolio. Yeah, it is a city. It is a city. It's right next to a university, major university, so they gouge the crap out of people. TP Freeman Q today? Not sure, man. I'm not sure. My gut tells me we want to go lower, but I could be completely wrong about that. We'll see. You have any experience with Top Step? Close to passing my first combine. I'm nervous. I traded with them initially. They're the firm I got my first ever payout with. Back when I was first starting with prop firms. I don't really know. I haven't traded with them since. I went away from them pretty quickly into other firms. So there are people in here that trade Top Step. So if you had any specific questions, I'm sure you could get some answers. Hey, yo, what up? Can we talk about how you find daily bias and narrative? I don't think that is, I mean, you can kind of get an idea. We're dumping or we're pumping. I don't think that, for me, I don't try to focus too heavily on that. You know, I just take, I don't, as you've seen, I don't need more than 25, 30 points to really have a good day. So whatever setup I can find, there's a session times for you. Sorry, that's a little far over. Whatever direction we're headed, I look for a good setup in that direction. I don't really need to know what the whole day is going to do. I just need to know basically what the next 15, 20 minutes are going to do at the most. But obviously I like to, Logan CSO's twin, I like that dude. I watch him, I watch his stuff a lot. Can you explain a unicorn strat? Yeah, sweep of a key level, like a London high or a London low, V-shaped recovery, breaker formation. Ideally, you would have a fair value gap inside of the breaker in the direction that price is V-shaping towards. So let's say we're going long. You know, it's a bullish unicorn. You would want a bullish fair value gap inside of that breaker. You want a clear draw on liquidity. So if we had swept a London low, V-shape, pretend like this is, I mean, you almost got it right here. You got, let's pretend there was a London low in here that was swept. You got this breaker here on the 5. Let's say there was a gap inside of this breaker. You get a tap back into this area with a clear draw on liquidity to the upside. You would take a long going up. Depends on your risk tolerance and your sizing. You can put your stop below the breaker, or if your swing's not too far, if the entry is proper and your swing is not too far down, you can put your stops below the swing point. I generally put mine below the breaker, because if that breaker fails, most likely the trade's going to fail, and I don't want to sit there and wait through it to get stopped out way down here. I don't, man. A lot of people have been having that non-tradable thing. Contact Trade of 8, see what they say. We got a lot of liquidity that just came in down to 700 on NQ. I'm not trading because it's pre-market. We got 18 minutes till it opens, but a ton of liquidity just formed down here. Are you from USA? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Thoughts on March? It was a decent month. No, it was tough for a lot of people, but it was decent for me. I had fairly solid results. Isn't that where the 8 a.m.? It's down there somewhere. It's down lower than that on on NQ. See it down here. Kevin, sure, solid, bro. Appreciate it. Kevin said, "Too funded. Can I open a new eval?" I'm not sure what your question is, Kevin. Oh, general question. I should hit my target profit by tomorrow on my first eval account. Once that switches to funded, can I open a new eval? What I would recommend doing, Kevin, is taking a payout first. Take a payout, use that payout money to open a new account. Because what's the point in having another funded if you're not actually getting a payout? You know what I mean? How much have you made today? I haven't taken a trade. Market opens here in 15 minutes and 10 seconds. You always stick to your bias before market open. If not, I don't really develop a bias, man. I wait for the market to open, and I have a general gut feeling about what I think price is going to do, but I don't. I think it's a bit. You can get in trouble marrying a bias or establishing a bias that you're just like dead set on. Pigeonhole yourself, and your eyes aren't open to other possibilities. Nancy, what's up? Am I talking to Nancy or am I talking to Mike? Because it's Nancy and Mike. Or are you both trading at the same time? If NASA wanted to put Lazarus on Artemis 2, would you allow it? No. Would not. Another Thursday live, going to be a good day. Yeah, Kenny. It's a wellness day, so no classes. I'm trading, she's cooking breakfast. That's I like that. I like that arrangement. That's the life right there, man. I'm not disciplined. Any tips? Get disciplined. Start doing things in your everyday life outside of trading that help you establish more discipline. Make your bed every day. Do other things. Work out. Eat properly. Avoid anything that gives you immediate gratification. Check your phone. What'd you say? Need to put a gold chain on. It's the look I was going for, man. What are you trading, brother? This is NASDAQ futures right here. Is day trading hard to learn? The basics of day trading are not hard to learn. The hardest part about day trading and finding success with it is mastering your psychology, which most people are unable to do because they're undisciplined. They've never had to do anything hard in their lives and never had to do it for any sort of long period of time in terms of mentally forcing themselves to do it. You're fresh, my guy. Appreciate that. Shaking her head at you. Can she hear me? Do you also check on ES? I do. Yep. Got ES right here. We'll see if this orb plays out today for you guys. I don't trade it, but as you know, I keep it on here for you guys. Only 8 points there on ES. What is it, 30 points here or something? 34 points. You too, man. Don't work too hard. It's supposed to be beautiful weather today. I know you probably got AC in that equipment that you're running, if you're still running equipment. Where are you going to? Was I going to what? Bought Best Loser Wins after you mentioned it and read it. Fantastic book. Reading the Mental Game of Trading now by Jared Tendler. Yeah, Best Loser Wins is a great book. Check out Trading in the Zone too, Tyler. It's a great book. Do you trade pre-market? I do prior to 9 a.m. sometimes, if there's just an absolutely beautiful setup. I thought about getting in on this short earlier. I didn't. Stuck in the office going over billing change orders. Yeah, that sounds like a blast. Be a good day for the jet ski. You believe that do you believe that someone could self-sabotage their trading success if they don't feel like they deserve it? Absolutely, man. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't have faith in yourself and you don't think you're deserving of success, then without a doubt you could self-sabotage. What's that 8 to 8:15, bro? This is the 8 to 8:15 orb that a lot of people trade. There's a lot of people in here that trade that orb opening range breakout. It's a strategy that people use. It's pretty effective. So I keep it on there for the people in here that trade that. Got them hooked up to the battery charge, getting ready. I figured you would. It's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to rain on Sunday, but Saturday I think it's supposed to be nice. Get a week straight of snowfall up here. That sucks. What makes you different than other traders? Say if you bounce around in most TikTok live traders, you'll see them in a trade whenever you get into their stream. You will very rarely see me in a trade. And that's to the dismay of a lot of people, but I think that is what separates me from them or from the others, because I don't just sit here and click the button. I'm very selective about when I take a trade and when to sit on my hands. Trading is not always being in a trade. The hardest part about trading is sitting on your hands, and most traders don't do that. They're showing you the dopamine. They're showing you the things that get the clicks and the likes and the attention. I'm trying to show you how to actually trade so that you can take whatever it is that you're seeing here and actually make some money and live a better life. You took that short, Clark? Matthew 7:7. Yeah, we do need a verse of the day here. We got about 10 minutes. What did you say, Matthew 7:7? Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened. Amen. Let's see what the verse of the day is. Trade order flow with ICT. Verse of the day. It's a long one. Matthew 20:17 through 19. Now as Jesus was going up to Jerusalem, he took 12 disciples aside and said to them, we are going to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man will be betrayed to the chief priests and the teachers of the law. They will condemn him to death, and they will turn him over to the Gentiles to be mocked and flogged and crucified. On the third day, he will be raised to life. And so it was. Trading is 90% waiting, 10% execution. I'd agree with that. You taking a trade yet? No. March is making me consider order flow. No, don't switch it up, man. I mean, definitely, I think combining Bookmap with whatever strategy you trade is beneficial, but I wouldn't get too. March was tough, man. March was really tough. Do you think a trader should stick to one asset? I think it's beneficial when you're starting to stick to one, either NQ or ES or, one thing. I don't think it's good to bounce around because everything, ES and NQ move very similarly, but gold, any precious metals, anything else, it moves very differently. I think ES is great for beginners. Johnny Sins does trading. Am I a Panthers fan? I'm not really a football fan at all. I'm not a huge football guy. Never have been. Tried the pink salt and honey yesterday. Dude, it's crazy. I like it. How much do you risk per trade? Depends on the conditions. Lately, I've been risking between 500 and 600 a trade. Dean, what's up? I could see you playing linebacker. I think if JJ, I am not currently, no. I think if I was to play football, I'd be more of a tight end. That's what I've always thought. I've never played, though. I've literally never played football. Baseball was my sport. What position did you play in baseball? I pitched, and I played first. Yes, I do, JJ. Same username, Christian Trades Live. Rye, what I do is I take the pink Himalayan salt, put it in a cup. I actually put a lot in there, and then I douse some water in there, enough just to get it mixed up. Take it like a shot, and then I take my honey thing and just squirt it in my mouth. I don't really have like a set amount that I use. I quit football at a young age, and it wasn't for me. I think I would have liked it. My mom, well, I played soccer and baseball, and then I have 3 brothers, and we all played sports, so it was like a ton of going on. She was like, you got to just pick one sport. I was like, all right, I'm playing baseball. Thank you, Saint. You put that out there several times. Are you going to copy and paste it one more time? Hey, Christian, what's your opinion on quant? Would you ever get into it? Man, the guys who are actual quant traders, who are really seriously quant traders, dude, they are unbelievably intelligent. Math, very, very math keen. I've met some quant traders. Most of them actually, when they go to school, they get into computer science and math. Those are the 2 fields that they're mostly in. And then obviously they get recruited for quant, but it's pretty interesting. Way more analytical than I care to be. What position you play in soccer? I was a forward, I think. I quit playing when I was like 9, though, man. 9 or 10. Maybe a little older than that, but it was around there. It's a good website to check news, Jamie. Go to forexfactory.com. Yeah, right. It is healthier. Pre's still good, but I actually don't even take pre-workout anymore. I used to take it a lot. I just do the honey and salt. And I'll if I'm feeling like super tired, I'll take a shot of espresso. What's the dollar value for 1 tick on mini compared to ES? So 1 point of movement on NQ, the mini full size, is $20, and 1 point of movement on ES is $50 per contract. What is the honey and salt? Just a pre-workout little cocktail. Planning to take any trades today? Yeah, we're waiting for the market to open. We got 2 minutes and 15 seconds. strong move here, just pushing up prior to market open. 2 minutes. Yeah, 1 point on ES is $50 per contract. So 2 contracts, you would have $100 per point of movement. You trade on 1 minute or 5 minute. I usually, if I'm going to get into a trade, I bounce down to the 1 or the 2. The 2 is actually, for my trading recently, I don't know why, it's actually been, I don't know, I can't even explain it. It's kind of been feeling good. How do you deal with CPI news? CPI news. We don't have CPI today. We had unemployment claims at 8:30 a.m. You might be looking at a different country's news. Make sure you filter for USD if you're on Forex Factory. Do you think you coming to ask again, Evan? Yo, what up? Thoughts on Reddit for losing fat? I actually don't think that all that is necessary, man. Just eat less and work out more. Get more cardio. Or eat better. Eat cleaner. I don't think you really need that. It's kind of like the GLP-1 stuff. Like most of those people just need to eat less. And that's basically what it does to you. It causes you to eat less. What's your P&L this week? I think we're actually at 23,000. 23,800. Unemployment do anything for the charts? No, not really. You meant overall? I don't trade news. I trade news days, but I don't trade specifically, like try to time the news where I'm getting this huge pump or any, I don't try to do that. I just wait for a setup after the dust settles. You will answer the AI question one day. It's a good question. You use fundeds? Yeah. Yep. What a pump. You trade minis? Yes. One mini typically is my contract size. Sometimes I'll average into the trade. And if it's like crazy market conditions, I'll actually size down, go to like 5 micros. I had a trade this week, a short that I took. I think I traded 1 mini, got stopped out. It was a short. And then we got back into the short. I traded 5 micros, which caused, it played out. I lost 600 on the first trade, and then because I sized down, we caught the full move, but only because I sized down, we only were up like, what, $60 after that. We made back all our profits. But then we took a long and scalped it and made another 320 off of that. So just depends. If you use steroids, not currently, no. Hang on one second, I gotta put some music on in my ear. What's your strategy? I trade ICT combined with order flow and momentum, leaning more heavily into the order flow momentum. Bookmap's lit up to the upside all the way up to 23,850 into this area. I would just stay patient though. There you go, Fitty. What's up, man? It was pre-market, Chris. It wasn't a bad setup at all. It was a great setup, actually. But I also am not convinced that we want to go up. I mean, I could have taken it to this swing high and it would have played out perfectly right here. But it's a good question. Kind of curious what your split is. It's very basic bro split, man. Back by, legs and abs, chest and tri, shoulders. I said back by legs and abs. Back by legs, abs, chest, try, shoulders. No, you're good, man. Ribeye or strip? Definitely depends, man. I love a ribeye though. I'm gonna turn this off just because I don't want it on right now. And we're gonna turn the view up. Quick little 3-minute shift. There you go. I gambled. I have a theory. The price could drop to 22,200. It's funny, man. I had 22,100 marked out. I sent it to somebody yesterday. How long do you typically stay in a trade until it hits the level that I'm targeting? Dakota, lock in. Don't overthink it. The same shirt? Nice. Because yeah, twin. This doesn't do me any good to tell you this, but quit watching TikTok traders, man. I say as I'm sitting here streaming on TikTok. Seriously though, like there's so much crap. I try to limit Logan CSO, PJ trades, rips. I'll watch their stuff if it comes up. Dodgy, I think Dodgy's entertaining. He's funny. He rage baits the crap out of people, and I think it's hilarious. But like for the most part, I don't watch trading content. I look at cars. I look at real estate. I see like these nature. I mean, if you looked at my FYP on my feed, it's like nature, cars, and real estate. You can definitely overconsume that stuff, and it gets you thrown off. Happy Holy Week to you too, man. Let's see if the orb plays out here for you guys. Bouncing off that VWAP. What do you drive? Ford Pinto, 2-tone. Is Rips good? Rips is one of the best traders you will watch. He's not for everybody in terms of his personality, but in terms of actual trading, he's one of the best traders you can watch. Dude knows how to trade. He makes a ton of money. It's a good car, man. It's a good car. Christian, how are you so nonchalant? It's just, I don't know, man. I'm not in a trade. UG, is it UG? I'm not in a trade, man. Accidentally shorted, I'm up 1K. How do you accidentally do that? I like how you're looking for a sweep, Jonas. I think it's a smart plan. Unfortunately, recently we haven't been doing that at market open, man. We've been getting these pumps and then a turnaround before a sweep. So it's kind of been throwing people off. Absolutely not, Footy. I am not. Yes, you can. Mike, yes, you can. You 100% can. Pushing back up into the 60s maybe here. What is the VWAP? Volume weighted average price. And depending on where you have it anchored, it's the average price anchored from the start of that to like this is a VWAP right here, this blue line. This is anchored to the 8 a.m. open. That's what this guy's indicator does. This is anchored to, I can't remember what this is anchored to, but then on my book map, it's anchored to the 6 a.m. true day or 6 p.m. true day open from last night. Tons of liquidity under us here, down to 700. Rejected hard off of 700 earlier, so it'd be interesting if we break that level. Really interested to see if we push through this. There's tons of orders down to 23,665 lower, so we'll see. That would be at the base of this orb. I'm not in a trade. You'll see when I'm in a trade. Absolutely lit up to the downside here. Doesn't mean it's necessarily going to go there. See how it reacts in this opening range, but very lit up to the downside. Tapped into the orb. Unbelievably lit up to the downside here. Right there off the CE of that opening range. If this plays out perfectly again, this will be like the 5th time in the past week that it's played out. Tons of orders still underneath us down to 665, 23,665, which is the base of this orb. Are you looking to enter today? Yeah, when I find the setup. Every TikTok that I see that isn't your PJ, I just tap 9 entries that I know my system works. I don't need to consume any more slop. There you go. Uh, 665. It starts at 672.50. Is it Nando? Yeah, Nando. 672.50 is where that starts, and then it goes to 665, and then that big line down at the very bottom of what you're seeing. Actually, you can't even see it. Right down here. Let's see if I can get you to see it. That big line down here is 650. Right down here. So you can see my cursor. So we'll see where it goes here. Bouncing perfectly off the CE of that 15-minute orb. Might have to become an orb trader. It's crazy. It's played out so often, man. Look at this. It's crazy. 40-point move so far. Zach, what's up, man? Use S&T. I pay attention to them, but I don't rely. I don't put a ton of weight into it. Yeah, future bets. I can't. I bounce to it sometimes, but I can't constantly have it on there. Up 800. There you go, Clark. First 5 minute, yeah. What I've also been noticing about this orb is when it plays out like this, it'll go up to that VWAP and reject. Sometimes it'll later then push through it, but the initial move is to the VWAP and then reject. So that would be where, if I was going to take this trade, that would have been where my TP was. Or at least I would have taken some off if I was in multiple contracts. I did not, Will. No. I didn't. This playlist sucks. What's going on here? I knew that video I posted last night was going to stir up some people's comments. Still tons of orders down to 665, which is the base of this orb. Spotify. Overall bearish. Yeah, I mean, that was my gut instinct that we're going to dump today, but we'll see. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with being wrong. It just doesn't really matter. I'll just find a trade going long. Pushing right back up to the VWAP here. Dude, all my my session markings disappeared for some reason. Weird. Wonder why that happened. Heck of a push back up. The orb's going to play out here. All right, I'm just marking these out real quick. There you go. Oh, 650 on the day, getting off. There you go. Very nice. Yeah, I hate it when you get a book that's narrated by AI, man. What is Bookmap? The orb. Look up the orb 8 to 815 orb strategy. 8 to 815. That's the one that I have here on the chart. There's different. I mean, there's a 930 to 945 orb. I mean, there's different orbs. Yeah, I'll take a trade. You'll see it. As soon as that fresh 5-minute candle opened, we had orders come in heavy down to 23,740. It depends, Footy. It's not always guaranteed one way or the other. It depends on the news of the day. Depends on conditions, cycle. I mean, it's all kinds of different things. It could just be a range day. We'll see though. Just took a lot of orders there at that 800 mark that I had marked out. You see, orders up to 820 now. Top of that wick. No, you'll see when I'm in her. When I'm in a trade, you'll see. I like clear direction. Look how wicky we are. We're dumping, pumping. We needed to break out and start making moves in one solid direction. Big order that I have marked at that 820 mark right here. Headed for London high, maybe. 850 is the next big stack. Order down at 23,817. Big order down there. It could come back and grab that order before headed back up. It's not guaranteed, but it just flashed. Yeah, it looks like it wants it. 23,817. No, maybe not. $882 all the way up to 900. Tons of orders up to 880, 882, that area. Big order down at 820 now. Nah, there's still a ton of orders above us, man. All right, there's London. I'm using Bookmap, man. I'm using Bookmap here. I'll pop it over for you guys to see what I'm looking at. Is this level 2? Yes, it is. Institutional order flow, level 2 data. Trying to see where our next levels are here that we could potentially be hitting. Obviously, the 900 is a key level here. There's orders up to 950 now. Tons of orders. Just pop that one level right there at 920. Just want to be careful here that you're not going to sit here and say, okay, I'm going to go long now because we're clearly going up, because we did just sweep that London high. So you don't want to get caught. You don't want to get trapped in a long here. Be super careful. Patience is top tier. I appreciate that, man. Sorry if I'm locked in over here and not reading your chats. I'm trying to strategize. It's not a stock. This is NASDAQ futures. Orders down to 870 now. Be careful here. This is what I was talking about. Doesn't mean it's going there, but there are orders flashing down there. NASDAQ. Look how it went right to that stack of orders that I had marked out, and then it just turned around. Hola, hola. ¿Cómo estás? Bien. Muy bien. Orders down in the 60s now. Oh, come on, Luke. What do I think of OTE? I mean, you're talking about basically like using Fibonacci. Is that what you mean by that? Optimal trade entry? Yeah. I mean, Fib's good. This could be coming down here after this sweep. don't hold me to that. Don't get crazy with taking a short yet. Wait for confirmation. But I'm seeing orders lower. We'll see. Just be patient. I don't know what that language is. That looks like, is that German? I can't tell what language that is. Yeah, if you're still trading, Missy, I see what you're talking about. You're still trading into some gaps below that. First presented did, or the last presented, I guess, did invert, but still would be real careful here. Refresh it, Hungry, and make sure that you're on ETH and not on regular trading hours. Make sure you're on electronic. Got some Russian music playing in my ear right now. Bro, what language are you guys speaking over there? I knew that post last night was going to stir up some people talking. That's so funny. You're in shorts. I hope it plays out. There are orders down to 23,820 pretty aggressively. We'll see. That's right at the midnight, basically. The true day open. Orders flashing up to 900 now above us. There's that 900. Please water your bird of paradise plant. I do it every Friday. I clean him. I talk sweet to him. I read him a story. And then I water him and I spray his leaves with a squirt bottle. His name is Lazarus, by the way. Yes, I think he has come close to dying. That's why his name is Lazarus. Lazarus is AI. My brother's name is Lazarus. Good name. There's already people lining up to go to the pool out there, coming out to. Yeah, they are. When can you put subtitles for me? I don't know how to do that. I would love to do that for you. I'm not sure how to do it. Got stopped out. I told you, be careful. That book map. Somebody DM me said space isn't real. I love how this is like, this is such a dividing topic. It really is. Like some people think you're absolutely crazy if you think we haven't been to the moon. They're like, dude, you're a psycho. Other people are like, dude, there's no way we've been to the moon. Like we haven't been there. It's such a dividing topic. It's so funny to me. Yeah, I mean, how would anyone know? You know what I mean? Like truly, you can only truly have an opinion about it. Like you, and it's funny. It's interesting. What's the map book saying? There's orders up to 950, but we keep rejecting off of these 45. It's right at the 45 area, 42, 45. Orders right here. Oop, wrong way. There's the movement. Immediate pullback down a little bit. I feel like Christian Bottom took this and it's still saying nothing. I can't help it. I'm a happy person. Which broker has the daily payouts? Take Profit Trader has daily payouts with basically no cap on how much you can withdraw. And Tradeify has them as well, but they cap, like the 50K accounts that I have, they're capped at $1,000 per day, per account. Christian's secretly an org trader now, just not telling us. Dude, it played out perfectly. I mean, come on. How do you even argue with it at this point? If somebody took that orb at the bottom, they're up 270 points. I love your plant. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do. I do have an indicator for that orb. So I found this one. If you want to check it out, and then you have to change the time. You go down to the New York session under New York opening price and change it from 8 to 8:15. Because on default, I think it's 9:30 to 9:45 or something. What draws would you even target if you got into the trade right now? That's why Bookmap is so useful, man. You see that massive stack of orders up there at 400? Or excuse me, at 2,400? That would be my target. Yeah, I do have Discord. It's in my bio. Yeah, his name's Lazarus. You want to see ES? Here's ES. I always thought we went to the moon until I started looking into it. Yeah, 80 points on ES for the orb definitely played out. You just need to, on the bottom right of your trading view chart, it'll say ETH or RTH. You need to make sure it's on ETH, electronic trading hours, next to the time. Make sure it's ETH. CME for Bookmap costs about $35 a month. I think we left the cameraman up there. Yeah, as far as you make an interesting point. How did they film the ship taking back off without the guy coming with them, or to get the footage? Anything? How did the footage survive through the radiation belt, through the Van Allen belt? What sort of protections did the crew use to protect the film footage that would have been destroyed in any other normal circumstances going through that much radiation? A lot of questions, a lot of questions. Also the call from the moon to a landline. Yeah. Oh, you're deep into stuff. Yeah. Don't get me started. The other thing is, well, I'm not going to go into everything. They've lied about a lot of other things, even in recent years, that we can prove. So what makes you think they're telling the truth about that? David, no, I haven't. You make a... We're sitting here solving the world's conspiracies. This is just going to pump. That move was so aggressive right there. My book map took a second to catch up. Hang on a second, I gotta close my door. They're vacuuming outside. It's got Mossad out here listening to me. That's how they spy on you right there. You start talking about these conspiracies and then they start vacuuming outside your door, spying on you. Just kidding. And how is our news going to lag here in Earth? But there was no lag. Yeah. A lot of questions. Just asking questions. Are birds real? It's another one. Or are they just spying on everybody? Did you get that run up? Yeah, I got a piece of it. $727 worth. We're in a simulation. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, Casey. There are still a ton of orders above us, though. I think locking in the profits wasn't a bad move, though. This level is being stubborn. 2,400, it's struggling. I think if it breaks that, it's going to just blow the roof off. It wants to go. It also wants to pull back. What do you think about price action? That org played out perfectly, man. Certain strategies. That's what I'm saying. Like if I ever post a video and I'm like, it just wasn't price action wasn't for me today, and people are like, what are you talking about, man? It was great. There's always a strategy, or typically there's a strategy where that day it played out very well. If you're trading ICT, you could have taken that unicorn that prior to open. That played out perfectly. The org played out perfectly. So just depends on your strategy. You know what I mean? I'm a shoe. Nice, man. Someone's bad day is someone else's great day. It's true. Just passed my evaluation. I was wondering how long it takes until I can activate it. What firm are you with, Bill? And congratulations. You remember the moon's phase as being vertical and not horizontal? Christian, what do you do when you miss setups like today? You just gotta let it run, man. Can't let it get to your head. Can't FOMO. There's so many times, so many setups, man. It's like a bus. Miss one, another one will be there soon. If it's not today, it'll be another day. You can't allow it to affect you like that. Just let it ride. Look at this in a more long-term, from a more long-term perspective. If you look at it from a long-term perspective, missing one trade's no big deal, man. Missing a trade doesn't cost you anything. FOMOing into a trade can blow months of progress. Just remember that. Swept that 400 and rejected hard off of it. There's a ton of orders there. Just passed my Lucid. Very nice. $300 orb move. Yeah, it's wild. Not yet, ready. I mean, I did take a little long, but nothing crazy. Bookmap's lit up down to 950 now. I don't know if it's going to pull back down to that level or if... There you go, Florida. Not a bad idea, man. That's how much. Let's see, COB is current order book, and then SVP is session volume profile. So that's basically how many orders were executed at that level throughout the session so far. That's what SVP means. Past two exams? Exams or evals? Evals. What size? I mean, keep doing what you were doing, man. Reversal? I wouldn't be too convinced. It swept those orders at 50 that I called out, but immediately rejected back up. So be careful. I don't partner with meme coins, man. I'm sorry. Not my thing. Patience. Orders down to 23,930. There you go, Dean. See if you can find out who that is. The week's been great so far. I don't follow people, Oleg. So if anybody's trying to follow you that has my name, it's not me. Can I what? Yes, you can. I use TradeSyncer to do that. It's a platform called TradeSyncer where you can copy as many firms as you want. I have the unlimited plan, so I can do what I want. You got to be careful though. It amplifies your wins, but obviously it amplifies your losses too. You can get really smacked around doing that. Never tried a prop firm. I'd stick with one account until you start taking consistent payouts. What am I waiting for? Waiting for the moon landing, bro. Keep us posted when it happens. Forex shares or copy trade, they probably could make 100K a month. It's an interesting order of operations, trading live and then switching to prop firms. I did that with Forex. I got cooked on Forex, trading live capital, and then discovered prop firms. Is it hard to become an order flow trader? I don't think it's any harder than any other strategy. right where we are right now. This 930 level had a big stack of orders, and it's acting like it wants to absorb it. Every time it drops a little lower, a bunch of orders come in above. So you're getting these pullbacks, these wiki pullbacks here. There you go, 1.9, that's nice. It's a good day. Trading's good, trading's good. There's still orders above 2,400. There's a big stack at 2,400. Look at this. This is why you gotta be super careful here. So many people just got cooked on those shorts. Yeah, sure. You got cooked on that? I hate that for you, man. There wasn't anything on Bookmap really telling, warning about that. That was just you had a couple of splotches of, you can see these couple of splotches here and here, but that doesn't typically cause price to just shoot like that. If that was the case, we'd be shooting up to these 400s. Yeah, those dots are what they call volume dots. The bigger they are, the more volume there is at that level, being traded at that level. This is the ES Bookmap. You do have orders above on ES pretty heavily. Look at that. This is, you guys, please be careful in this. Please be careful. I get no joy out of getting told by you guys that you blew accounts here, that you had a rough day. And remember, patterns here. What have we been doing at this level? We've been rejecting off of this 400 level pretty consistently. The 5-minute candle's getting ready to close soon. And we got a minute left on the 5-minute candle. We've been rejecting off of this 24,000 level. Obviously, your instinct is to go long here. That's my instinct too. Wait for the candle to close. Wait to make sure that this level gets respected, and then wait for an entry. $50 seconds until this 5-minute candle closes. This 400 level's been rejecting. We rejected off it 1, 2, almost 3 times here. Doji candle on one of them. So just be careful. Obviously, my instinct is long as well. I'm sure yours is right now. Just be careful. And there's the 5-minute. Let's see what that does. You're in that trade for 30 minutes. We're in uncharted territory here on Bookmap. There's orders up at 200. Just took those orders at 200. Trying to see what the Bookmap isn't having time to catch up to. It's moving up so fast. The Bookmap isn't having time to catch up. Unreal. This is dangerous. This is, dude, this is violent. Look at the Bookmap. Watch this. I want you guys to watch this. Doesn't usually look like this. Somebody's going to see this for the first time and be like, what the heck is going on? It's not usually this rapid. This is rapid. These are people going nuts right now. This is Bookmap. This is Bookmap. Usually it looks a lot calmer. It moves more like this. This is ES. But in Q, looks like it's spazzing out right now. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what that is. Orders, buyers and sellers just flashing. I don't know. Something might have happened. I don't know. I can't get my Lucid to sign in, the website. Anybody having issues with Lucid? The actual website? Can't log into my portal. It just keeps trying to see where I am. I think I just crossed a threshold there. Yeah, it's not opening. Weird. Check it on my laptop. You can't open it? Yeah. See if my laptop works. Excuse me. What a fun day, guys. What a fun day. Holy moly. It like flashes the dashboard and then goes back to the login screen. It's weird. Yeah, something wrong with it. Let the consolidation again begin? I don't think so. I would be surprised. Hang on, I'll fix that for you. Sorry. I would be surprised. I would be surprised if we consolidated here. What indicator is that? It's called Bookmap. It's level 2 data software. There you go, Neely. What did Trump say? Why am I not getting? Oh, I did get a notification. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why that wouldn't. I don't think that caused that. Something about the border. Mimi, what's up? Truth Social is where you can see Trump tweeting something. Global Plus, Ellison. Yeah, Bookmap. There you go, Connor. I appreciate it, man. Financial juice too, yeah. You use financial juice. You blame who? Macklin Calibrini? All right, man. Sorry you took an L. What's your opinion on funded accounts? What do you mean? I think milk prop firms as much as you can, man. Sharks player. I thought that name sounded familiar. Just made 5,500. Very nice. Impulse, take it easy, man. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Lucid's platform. Bookmap. Long or short? I mean, we're bearish. I mean, excuse me, bullish. Very bullish. I mean, we've gone up basically since the open. We've gone up 582 points. So something would have to drastically change to adjust that. Yeah. Bookmap, it's hard when you got such a drastic movement like that. Bookmap, hard to catch up. You want to see the delta too, CB? I don't know if you can see that. I'd have to pull it like way up here for you to see it. Looks confusing. It's not once you get used to it. It's not. What was the jump for? I'm not sure, man, to be completely honest. Just take your total profits, whatever the total profit is supposed to be. Like it on 50Ks, the total profit target is 3,000. Hang on one second, keep an eye on this. Take your total profit divided by 2 and make sure no single day is bigger than that. That's how you calculate it. What is what setup? What you were just looking at? It's called Bookmap. Institutional order flow. Level 2 data software. Absolutely, Bookmap is worth it. Appreciate the gifts, Dakota. Appreciate that, man. I don't have a pump right now, dude. Very deflated. I appreciate the gifts, Dakota. You don't got to do that, man. I appreciate it. Trying to get a good feel for this. Sorry to hear that, Alex. Trying to get a good feel for what Bookmap is telling me. You got to do that, man. How many prop accounts do you have? 15 fundeds right now and 20 Apex evals. 5 TPT funded, 5 Lucid funded, 5 Tradify funded, and 20 Apex evals. Bookmap on the yes? Yes, you may. Very nice, Zach. Congratulations, man. Presto, nice. Yeah, I did take a trade, Nick. Took a long. $200, 24, 200 is a massive set of orders there, then up into the 200s. Trying to see if we, and there's also a stack of orders underneath us at 150, but I'm trying to see if we are going to push through that 200 level and trade higher, because then the next big level is up at 250. So it could be a violent move all the way up to that 250. It took that 200 level and then rejected. Close these blinds. Are you not on NQ? The numbers should be the same on NQ. Oh, you're on ES? $20 seconds till this 5-minute candle close. It's being down 500 on the week bad. That's not it, really. All right, Aaron, take care, man. Being down 500 is better than blowing an account. Yeah, would agree. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Is the sound a bit low? How's that? Short this? I wouldn't yet. I mean, it could easily go down, but I'm waiting to see what we do here. Do you fast in the morning? Typically from 7 o'clock at night until late, because I've been trying to bulk. I've been eating it around 6:15 in the morning. But before that, I was fasting from 7 at night until about 11:30. There you go. All right, guys, it's 11. This is not what I want to continue to watch. I'm going to hop off. You guys have a good day. Stay blessed. If you're green, congrats. If you're red, don't make it worse. Don't blow any accounts. Love you guys. God bless. We'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. If you're new, drop a follow. Live every day, 9 a.m. to 11. You guys take it easy. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're not trading tomorrow. Forgot. Market's not open. So you guys have a good weekend. Happy Easter. God bless you guys. Take care. We'll see you on Monday. All right, Zach. Take care, man.